Welcome to another small disc golf video. This is the fifth in a series about designing a new golf disc. This time it's all about testing and refining. I took 5 of my new discs out to a baseball field and threw them around. These are all the same design, printed in different kinds of plastic with different techniques, but they're all flyable. And they definitely, if you don't throw them up and stall, if you throw them reasonably horizontal, they are definitely overstable. They all curve to the right when you give them a decent amount of spin and throw them clockwise as seen from the top. These are light discs. They're like 7.5 grams. They had a hard time dealing with the amount of breeze that there was out there that day, and they get critical really quick. Here I am throwing them at the camera. You can sort of see the flight of the disc a little better. The kind of throw that I'm doing does not really impart enough spin. This 2-finger backhand flip is not capable of delivering as much spin as other techniques. And also, I just wanted to see how it worked at low spin. My conclusion, based on throwing it around for quite a while, was that it's reliably overstable. It'll make a great indoor upshot disc. It's probably never going to be a great driver, and it's never going to be a good outdoor disc. A heavier version of this disc might be a good outdoor disc. I refined the support enforcers in PRUSASLICER. I found there were a couple of little leftover tags that needed to be deleted of enforcer, and once I deleted them, then the enforcers were exactly and only in the middle where I wanted them. This disc is right in the middle between needing supports and not needing supports, and I think it depends on the filament that you use. And so you could try it without supports and see if it works, or if you really want to ensure that it's going to work, then you can certainly do it with supports and it'll definitely work. The very hardest part of this print, like most discs, is the underside edge where the angle is very, very steep. It's really hard to get that part to print cleanly, and I did try a number of different techniques, but ultimately the supports are what worked. And the overhang issues at the very top also pretty much benefited from supports, but a hybrid approach would be to support only the underside edges and not the top, and that would save a great deal of support material and still work. I decided to call this disc the scimitar because the flight path curves like the scimitar sword. These discs worked really well, and I couldn't be happier with them. I can't conclusively say that I've proved that my theory about understable and overstable discs has been proved correctly by this one disc design. I will say that I used the same approach to design the Falcon, and it also came out overstable. And those were the only 2 discs that I was trying to make overstable. The discs before those 2, I had designed them basically to look the way I thought that they should look, and I tried different designs to see how they would fly as a way of learning the relationship between the shape and the flight path. I do have some experience with disc golf, and I've thrown discs for a long time. So I wanted to try to get to a deeper understanding of it, and this video series has helped me to do that. I hope it's been useful for you too. There's one more video in this series that talks about publication. Thanks for watching this smalldiscgolf.org video.